Welcome to my guide on how to get the Imcando Pickaxe from scratch, as this is needed to make the new best in slot pickaxe, which will be the life and death. As for the requirements, players will need to have completed the King of the Dwarfs quest and the Birthright of the Dwarfs quest. As for the items needed, you will need to have a dragon pickaxe, which you are able to buy from the Grand Exchange, although it's probably around 40 mil, or you're actually able to get it. Now, there is one additional thing, and you will need a Redberry Pie that does require a whopping 10 cooking. So without further ado, let's show the steps on how to get it, which will be iron friendly. First off, we will be showing how to get the dragon pickaxe. You want to make your way to the Grand Exchange, and then head northwest until you see a little trap door, and you want to quick travel to Kilogram. Once you're here, you actually want to run north all the way. You should see a bridge, then you'll want to go west. Afterwards, you will want to make your way south. Or if you want, you are actually able to go through the building, which I did just pass, although you have to climb up the stairs. Now, once you're at these double doors, you want to click both and go south, and then you want to go west. Do make sure that the dwarf cannon to the north of you is to the north. If you're actually with the dwarf cannon, you're in the wrong spot. You want to go a little bit south. There will be a cave, and we'll be clicking here, and then voila, you are now here. But there is one problem, and then everyone in the world needs a dragon pickaxe. So you're going to have to spam hop a lot of worlds until you actually do find it. And yes, you are able to place a dwarf cannon. So if you want, and you do have a lot of spare cannonballs, mainly if you are an iron count, you are able to do this. And the best styles would have to be magic and range, just because of the AoEs. And then you will want to focus on rolls that are pretty white or grayish to the west side, as they are able to drop the dragon pickaxe at a rate out of 1 out of 5,000. Hopefully you did not go 7 hours dry like I did for a dragon pickaxe. Now, the next step will be actually gilding the dragon pickaxe within the lava flow mine, which again, go to Kilogram through the Grand Exchange. And this pickaxe will take quite a while, because first we will be mining at the lava flow mine to get all 5 pieces of the golden mining suit, and each piece usually takes about 15 to 17 minutes, in which case we'll be going east to the blast furnace, but we'll be going behind the building, and on the east wall you should see a little tunnel or entrance. You want to click it. From here, you should see a lot of mining areas. You want to talk to the foreman Jack, and he'll say which segment or blockage it is. He will say A, B, C, or D. It will go in order, and you will want to actually click on these little steam gouges, in which case you want to look for anything that is not 90%. So if it's like 70%, you want to keep following that same direction until you actually do get 50%. And we will get a painful blue bar that does take between 15 to 17 minutes, since you will be paying attention every 20 seconds or so. Otherwise, you will get very slow progress, and you will want to keep following the blockage, which does change about probably every 7 minutes. Now, once you have finally mined all 5 pieces, which does take an hour and a half, you want to mine an additional time, and that is so that you're able to use your dragon pickaxe on the NIF. In my case, I did use a rune pickaxe because I accidentally already gilded it, so I had to remine another for the clip. Now that we have the gilded pickaxe, we are ready for the next step. The next step will be getting the Imcando fragment pieces from the lava geysers. You want to bring your best magic weapons and water spells. Note, if you are on the ancient spellbook, ice, blitz, and barrage do count as a water spell, and you want to spam hop forever until you do find a lava geyser, which you want to actually kill and mine. While you are doing this, you will be able to have a chance to find agent penguins that do have a habit of being in the middle west or in the north. So do keep an eye on that. As while I was doing this, I found 5 agent penguins, which was very lucky. Now, once you have actually found a lava geyser, it will look like this in the background, a little eruption, and then you'll just want to attack it. Luckily, it does not attack the player, so you'll just want to get rid of all of its health, in which case you would have cooled down the lava, and it will now be pretty much like a molten lava shell or casing, in which case afterwards you will want to mine it. Now, there is one thing to know. If there is a lot of people doing this, the rock is able to be completed before your blue bar does fill up, which means you will be getting the Imcando Fragment piece. So again, it is better to solo this versus in teams of players, as you will be pretty much competing, which is one annoying part about mini games. And now you just want to continue spam hopping again, and then right here I actually had bad RNG. It kind of disappeared as I was clicking it, so you do have to keep that in mind. And then right here to the west, there is another agent penguin, which was very hard to find because I was pretty much focusing on the lava geyser. And like I did say earlier, this is actually a pretty good agent penguin since we'll be spam hopping a lot. And for whatever reason, I have found that they always path north. I don't know why. And then maybe they're programmed to run north. I'm not really sure. It's just when I found all my agent penguins, they just happened to be north. And then I did miss it sadly. So rip casket. You will want to keep spam hopping until you find 4 lava geysers, in which case you're only able to get a max of 4 fragments. The first piece will be random, and then afterwards you will get them. You will not get any duplicates until you get all 4 fragments. Afterwards, on to the next step, and then in the little background, I did help someone, as on average, I was probably finding a geyser probably about every 8 minutes. So this is actually a very quick grind, but remember, there is 4 fragment pieces, and if there's a lot of competition, it may be quite a while until you actually do find one, in which case you may need to wait a couple of days for the content to die down just a little bit. For the last ingredient, players will need to make a Redberry Pie. So make your way to the Varrock lodestone, and we'll be going east past the elder tree, in which case you should see a Redberry bush. You'll want to collect several berries just in case you do burn it, although again it only does require a whopping 10 cooking. Make your way to Lumbridge, and we'll be going downstairs through the trapdoor if you have access to the recipe for disaster chest, in which case you want to right click, buy food, buy some pie dishes, and the pot of flour. Use the pot of flour on the sink, and we'll be making the pastry dough. Then simply add the dough to the pie crust and then the red berries. Lastly, use the uncooked Redberry Pie on the range, and then hopefully you do not burn it. For the final step, bring all 4 fragment pieces, the Redberry Pie, 1 million GP, and your dragon pickaxe gilded. Yes, I do know in the background I am using a room pickaxe. It's just I did not want to waste another 7 or potentially 20 hours to get another dragon pickaxe for no reason. Go south, and we'll be speaking to Turgo. He'll be like, wait a minute, my spidey senses sense a pickaxe, in which case you want to hit option 1. And then right here, I believe he'll say yes to confirm and make it, in which case he will get you the Imcando Pickaxe, which is the same level as a Bane Pickaxe plus 4, but this pickaxe is being able to be augmented, which you are actually able to benefit by using inventions with the Honed 6 perk for extra mining, or Furnace 4 for extra experience. Thank you all so much for watching this, and enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment down below any video suggestions or questions you have, and I will try to answer them. And enjoy the rest of your day.